Yo ho, all hands, hoist the colors high. Heave ho, thieves and beggars.
Disturbing moments caught on live TV. In this 2015 live footage, a journalist is reporting live from a bug exhibit at the Museum of National History. He and his crew decide to make the story more interesting by putting a large exotic moth on his vest before the beginning of the broadcast. As the broadcast begins, the bug crawls up the reporter's neck and cozies up next to his ear, seemingly biting him. In reality, the reporter's ear had not been bitten by the moth, but rather used as a deposit for 2 eggs, that were luckily discovered before they hatched.
Buddy, how you doing? Oh, just some cruisers, man. That's some crazy shit. This guy's crawling at me like a goddamn. What's up, dude?
Scary stalkers caught on camera. For months now, a man has been receiving unwanted attention from a strange guy who rides the same train as him every day. One day, the man drops the politeness and makes himself abundantly clear to the guy, telling him to stop. Eventually, a superintendent has to step in and take charge of the situation before it gets any worse, separating the 2 men in 2 different train carts. Hoping for some calm, the man tries to relax in the new wagon, but after a few seconds, his not-so-secret admirer can be seen staring him right in the face.
Abandoned places then versus now.
Asian urban legends. In small towns in the Philippines, children are told not to stay out too late. They're told that if they do, they'll be attacked by a woman with a huge scar running down her face. This is the story of Maria Labo. Maria Labo lived in the Philippines with her husband, who was a police officer, and her 2 children. They lived a happy and modest life, but Maria wanted more for her children. She decided to take a job abroad as a caretaker, caring for a sick old man with a mysterious illness. After a couple years of care, the old man passes, and soon after, Maria is stricken with the same illness and returns home. One evening, Maria's husband returns home to find that she's made dinner just like every night. When they start to enjoy the meal, Maria's husband asks, "Where are our children?" Maria replies, "They're right here." So her husband asks again, "Where are our children?" And she insists, "They're right here." He pauses, and in a frenzy jumps up and runs to the refrigerator, only to find his children's heads and various body parts inside. Maria had just fed him their children. Furious, the husband takes a knife and slashes a huge gash across her face, but Maria manages to get away. It is said that the strange illness that the old man had from abroad transferred to Maria, and it made her crave human flesh. To this day, there are still sightings of Maria Labo hunting for her next victim. That's all for today. Like for more content about Asian urban legends. Bye!
Real proof that mermaids actually exist. More than 80% of the ocean has never been explored.
You won't believe how ships get refueled in 40K. And spoiler warning, it has a 100% fatality rate. in order for their ships to travel faster than light. The starships in this universe literally take a shortcut through hell. And in order to do this, they use this thing known as a warp drive. Warp drives are incredibly powerful, but they come with a major catch. They have to be refueled by hand. The individuals that are chosen for this task are forced to carry massive metal coffins on their backs. The fuel they contain is insanely radioactive, and they're forced to make the journey to the ship's warp drive on foot. The entire time, the radiation is devastating their bodies, chunks of flesh literally falling off their bones. And the closer and closer they get to the warp drive, the worse the radiation gets. Coffin carriers are pumped full of painkillers and stims to keep them moving. And when they finally reach the ship's core, they must open their coffins and load the material in one by one. By the time they're finished, all of these individuals have basically melted. The tech priests of the ship will then say a prayer in their honor to the machine god, and the ship can continue its journey.
Yo! Hello. Oh my god. You 7 foot? No, 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 no. Holy.
You should hear 2 small clicks.
Okay, bro. Fuck it.
Welcome back to Parts and
Back
Service.
up!
There have been customer complaints
Why
about
is there a
Chica's
roach?
acrid smell. Simply press the 2 buttons located on the sides of Chica's head.
At the same time? You better not fuck.
Oh no.
Ah! Ah! Get your stupid ass out of here, bro. Did I just go? Where did that go?
What you think about us? It feels like a summer breeze. Your touches, they put my heart at ease. I know it, you're the thing I need. We get high, we fall deep. We phase out on the rhythm of heartbeats. You know it.
Scary truck driving experiences, part 5. Vámonos! This is why I'll never sleep at a random spot in Stockton ever again. I had an early morning delivery in Stockton. I brought back a load from Union City to Stockton. The place where I was making a delivery, there was really no parking, so down the street there was a little bridge where I decided to park and sleep. I've made it a habit that whenever I wake up after sleeping anywhere, it could be at a truck stop, on the side of the road, on the side of the freeway, anywhere, I always make sure to do a pre-trip because of this. So I wake up early in the morning to make my delivery, and as I'm driving towards the place, I get this weird feeling that tells me to go outside and just do a quick walk around. So I pull over right where I'm at and I do a quick walk around. Everything's looking good until I get underneath the trailer and I look at where my 5th wheel's at, and I find out that my 5th wheel lever is pulled. Say I didn't check it and I would have just took off and kept driving, my whole trailer would have completely just fell off. I don't know who or why someone would do this, but if I wouldn't have did my pre-trip that morning, that could have caused a big accident and I could have probably got into really big trouble.
Where are you from?
I am from the deepest ocean.
The deep ocean.
Yeah.
What are you doing there?
I am the Supreme Commander.
How